Hello, hello, hello. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. We are back with the bee journal. I have moved this all around and put some more papers in it. I have it clipped because I have put holes in it. Now this is the first time I've really tried this using the hole punch, and you can see mine are off a little bit. So we're going to go with it. And just hope it goes fine. If it doesn't sew in right, then I'll have to redo it. They started out in the middle in here, but it got off. I've had to take a lot of the ephemera out. But you can see here I had this one was off a little bit. And it was really difficult to do this way. I did both signatures like this, but I'm not sure I would do this again. It works for a lot of people, but I don't think it works very well for me. You know, because this one is off, and I wish that it was more centered like it should be. I mean, I guess I could poke that through into the right place, but then I might end up with a giant hole there, and that would be even worse, I think. So we're going to go with it and hope that it works. Okay, so I have a piece of Amazon packaging here, and it was a great big thing, and I have cut it down. And I used this method according to the size of my journal. Leaving 1/4 of an inch all the way around, or maybe a little more here, but I did measure it at 6 1/4, and then I measured and put a mark. Did the same down here. Then I measured a 1/2 inch for this section of the spine, and then I measured 6 1/4 again. Made 2 marks so I could slice it off, and then this way I measured it 9 inches, and at 9 inches here and on the other end, and then I sliced that off. So I have this, what is it, 13 by 9 total, and I want to cover it with this, but I'm wondering if some of this is going to show through. So if it is, we want to cover that with something. It doesn't really, does it? Doesn't really show through there. I mean, I don't want to start peeling everything off because I don't want, well, maybe I can peel this off. I don't know. I peeled off the sticker, the mailing sticker. But, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like it will come all the way off. So I'm not going to fuss with it. So we could paint this, or we could put something over it. Pam at the Paper Outpost did something this morning that I thought was good. Was she put book pages under it. And if it showed through, then it showed the writing of the book. So let's cover it with book pages. Now I bought this. I bought a couple of them at the used bookstore because I liked the print in it for one, but I liked the book cover. You know, I may have got these from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. So don't look, Emily. I'm going to pull pages out. And we are just going to cut a little off the top and a little off the bottom. And that should give us our 9 inches. Gotta find my trimmer. Just because it wants to. Okay, I don't care if they go this way or that way. Because I see. So let's do it this way. And then we'll cut off around the edge. Why not? Why not, she says. Why not? Well, we'll just do it a little bit this way and a little bit that way. I was going to paint it, to be honest with you. But I decided I didn't want to. Let's just have a peek at what's on the other side. Let's get the glue off my fingers. I think I need something under it. That way, if it glues down to it, I'll be able to peel it off. Just to roll that over to this side. Make those edges stronger. We are going to put this down on this. So I'm going to just, where to start? I think what I'll do, probably, should have ironed this, but like everybody else, I didn't. A little bit on each side. Okay. A little bit top, a little at the bottom. A little bit here and a little bit there. Let's do it this way. This is an easier way. Set this down on this slickery paper. Upside down. And then we're going to just kind of center it. Okay. Now, I kind of have it centered. So let's take half. And it doesn't matter which side's up and down, except for the paint with the words, of course. Now remember, with Fabri-Tac, it needs to be squashed down a little bit, or it will bleed right through your fabric, and it probably still will, but I hope not. Don't move it so much, Ange. You don't want to super press it down hard. Just let it stick. Alright. So there, my dears, is the cover. Now we gotta flip it over and fold some fabric in, don't we? And we gotta peel all this glue off my fingers. Ugh. Okay, now this one's going to be sticky, so I'm just going to set it aside. It'll dry and all that will peel off. But so I don't ruin my cover, we're going to bring this one in. And I think we'll trim these just slightly. Probably should be using my fabric scissors for this, but I'm not. I admit it. Didn't leave much space there, did I? Well, so much for eyeballing distance, huh? Hopefully I got that semi right. We will put book corners on these. Okay, I like to start on the sides. Pull that over. Give it a little tug. You want it nice and tight there along the edge. Okay. Now, look at this. I even got paper stuck to my fingers. It's okay. It's lots of gluey fun. Just going to run that right along the edge there too. Oops. Tamp that down a little bit so it doesn't come through your fabric. Hope I'm on camera. If I've been off camera, please forgive me. Always asking for forgiveness. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I need a foam folder. I need fingers without glue. One to there. Okay, I got a little glue on that edge. I want to try to turn it in there on that side. And then I want to turn it in there too. A little harder to do with fabric. Good thing I'm using corner things. That's all I can say. I'll go back over that. This time I went not as wide with the glue. Of course, now I should have left that fabric on there because this could fray. Didn't think about that until just now. Well, guess it all stuck. Guess I'm good. Hey, I might become an expert yet. Okay, flip it back around here. And let's tuck these corners in first. Just to kind of get that little corner. Right there. I should have left it just slightly more room, but that worked. I think I've got it. Take those strings off. Let's need them all. Well, we don't need any of the strings, actually. But now I've got them stuck to me. Help. Okay. I like to really start at the middle, but sometimes I do start on the end because I'm curious to see how I did with the corner. Well, I did better with it, with that corner than I did with that one. Just going to put a little glue on there and rub it in to stop that from fraying. Okay. Alrighty, there's that part. Ooh, nice. Now we need to do the inside. So, I want to see if I have any leftover fabric for that will work. And I don't. It just doesn't quite fit like I want it to. I do have this one from Rachel at Roxy's Creations. Nope, that one doesn't fit either. Ooh, what will I do? Oh dear, she says. Oh dear, oh dear. Ah, I have this one. Look at this. This is from her too. Now that would work, wouldn't it? If I squared it up a little bit. Would I have to turn it under or anything, do you think? We would definitely have to cut some of it off. We would have to even it up a little bit, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think we could do it. And that would be a nice inside for this bee journal. Okay, I'm going to set that aside for a moment. I don't know how long this video is going to take. I am sorry if it goes over an hour. But we want to do things right, not wrong. Oh, I should have ironed all this. I want to straighten up this down here first. But I need a straight edge first. So let's start right here and make this rather straight. It's almost straight, I think. So I think it is. Where's my rolly blade? Oh dear. What doesn't Angela do with a rolly blade? Not sure. Well, I must have put it up when the grandkids were here. So maybe over here. There's my swords. Oh, yes. I found it. Man, I've had to step away from the camera too much, huh? I think I'm going to cut this little piece off at the top first, right here, just so that I can, you know, get it to quit kind of puckering right there. Whoops. There we go. I'll save that because that's a really nice piece of fabric there. Now that's a little crooked, I suppose. So I'm just lining this up over here. I'm lining this up over here so that you can see it now. I'm going to put it on this 14-inch line. Right there. There's just some of it that's not going to meet the 14-inch. It's going beyond it. Goodness, inch. I should be using my quilting rollers. It would be easier. Oops, that's recycle, not garbage. Okay. So we have that. We know this is nice and straight right there. Okay, so now we have a bottom and a top. Let's have a look at our page. Okay, I'm just going to be gluing this down. I'm not too concerned about it, you know, going right to the edges. I just need it to cover. That's all I need, really. Right there, right there. Okay, so it needs to be cut off right about somewhere in there. Okay. So right up here, right? Maybe right here. I don't want to fray all that. Going to turn it to this side. Going to put it back on that line. Going to semi-line it up. If I'd ironed this, I wouldn't have problems with it like I am right now. I do think this side is a little bit wonky, and I think that's the one that's given me a little problem. But let's just play with it, see if we can get it kind of unwonky. Okay. Might be a pocket in there somewhere, huh? Okay, let's find out. Let's see if you're firing me or not. No, I think you can hire me. We're good to go, man. Okay. So this will be, it doesn't matter what's our front and what's our back. It really doesn't matter. Okay. So, like before, I'm going to start in the center and work our way one way or the other. Ooh, I'm almost out of the glue. Hope I have more. So I've got to make it to a store this week or so and see if I can find some glue. Probably could go to Joann's. I mean, it'd be just expensive, but At least I could get some. Although, if I go look in my little shelf over there, I might have it. Okay, so let's cut some strings off. Okay, now, do we want to put some of this on there? Just on the edges there. I think so. Let's give it a go. Let's use up what we have already started here. Yeah, this side. This is the side we decided. Gosh, I had vivid dreams about one of my daughters last night. Dreams she lived up in the mountains and in a really magnificent place. It was awesome, you guys. We could have all gone there for a retreat. And my son was taking me up there. And he's like, now you sure you want to go, Mom? You sure you want to go? It's a rough road. And I'm like, no, I've been there before. I've been there. You got to take me there. And so he said, okay, well, which road do we take? And I said, well, you take the one to the left. And he said, you have been up there. I said, yeah, I used to have friends that owned this place up here where she lives. It's a really cool place. And I got up there. It was a cool place. I can dream up a house, you guys. But yeah, it was so good to see her too. Look at that. Just very lightly on the edge. Oh, I love it. Ooh, you know what? I have corners that are going to go on there. I might have to actually fold one of these in. Don't know. We might have to peel them off. And I think I can just fold it in like that. We'll find out, won't we? Let's find a corner. And let's see. Okay, well, I'm going to peel this down just a little bit, if I can, before it gets super dry. There we go, and these two. Oh, this one might be super dry. Okay, got them all peeled up. There we go. Okay, so what I like to do is put just a little glue in here. Not a lot. That's probably too much. Okay. Put that right on the corner. And then with the Tim Holtz corners, you can, thumb press them down. You still have to get your tools. Okay. And flip that back. Not bad. We did that part. Now let's do this one. Flip that back up. And it'll flip back down. Oh yeah, look at how cool that is. Oh, it looks so pretty. Oh, I'm so happy with it. But I may need to figure out something along the edge for the frame. Don't want to actually put all that glue on it. So now we need to do the tie. And do we want that tie or this tie? I love this kind of tie on a journal, you guys. But I don't know if it'll go through the brads. Now, I don't think that'll work. That's a belt buckle. Okay, so I guess we're going to go with oh, what do you call them? Eyelets. We're going to go with eyelets. I put my eyelets up too. Okay. I wonder if I have these in the gold. I do. We're going to go with the big guys. I love these. I have hearts too. You gotta have heart. I think the handheld one will work just fine. Okay, back to our measuring. This was 9 inches, is that correct? So it's about 4 1/4, I believe. Right there. Maybe not 4 1/4. 4 3/8 maybe. So the easiest way to do it is just to divide it between numbers. And I have this long one that I used earlier. This is a centering ruler also. So if we have 4 1/4, no. 4 3/4, no. 4 1/2 and 4 1/2 is 4 8 9. So that's it, 4 1/2. But it's a little over. Half. A little over. A little over. Okay. So somewhere right in here is going to be our Mr. Brad. Like that. We go in 3/4. No, we can't. Just go in 1/2, which would be right there. So I'm going to make the hole from this side, but I want to put the brad in from the other side. And we are making a 3/16 inch hole. So it's going to go right there. And while I have that there, I'm going to push it up against the the book so I get the other one in the same spot. Yeah. Okay. Hey, you. Come out of there. Yoo-hoo. Out, out. There you go. Thank you. That was a lot for it to go through. It probably didn't need to be in that far, but I kind of like them to sit in there just a little bit. There. Okay. So four and a half with one more. A little bit of one more. Little tiny bit of one more. Right there. So it's going to be right in there, somewhere close to that. Okay, once again I'm going to poke the hole on this side. That way I know I get past this need this a little darker right here. That's the line. So I know I get past this lace, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. There we go. I'm going to add jewel ties with this. And let's see. Do we want to go this way or the other way? I can never remember which way I like it best. I think I like it this way. Yep, that's the way. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. So there's that one. Let's do this one. Too long. Doesn't really need to be this long, really. I just like it to be long because I like the bow and I love the dangle. I just think it's so pretty that way. Alrighty. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to just fold this to the inside. I don't want to lose where I have my holes punched. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful, you guys. Oh my gosh. So when we come back, we have to make a topper. Okay, so that's what we're coming back to do. So I've shown you the signature. I'm going to sew them both in. I'm sure that you don't need to watch me sew this in. And then we will decide if we want to put any lace back there or what once we get a topper made on it. Okay? All right, I'll see you when we come back, and thanks for hanging out with me today. Bye-bye.